behind you? Why is it raining?
Because it's
rain.
not up this jigsaw.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So how are we going to do this? Are we going to be talking a lot?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay.
Should we introduce ourselves
It will be
first?
boring.
Yes, I will introduce myself. I am Snake. My name is Snake. These are my animals.
I am the owner of this channel.
This channel is we're just filming this video. What's that chicken doing in there?
It's a good question.
Probably because you were throwing eggs around.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I here am a chicken.
You're not a chicken.
That's true.
You're a
Do you
dragon.
think
I'm a
people
dragon.
will be able to hear the difference between the
Dragons
voices?
evolved from chickens.
I don't know. I was thinking about putting like our little mascots in the
Um,
corner of each of our.
Well,
What happens when we're all talking
Anyway.
at the same time?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll just put all three of them there.
We're trying to explain to our viewers, our 10 million subscribers, these trapdoors are for when we're on the roof and it's nighttime and we need to go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like the rain does not come in through the trapdoors.
And we can use the trapdoors to come down. Is it sleep time yet?
Yeah.
Very good.
Sleep,
Is
my
that
son.
cat just looking up? It's still raining.
This is a cat.
I think we know that.
What did we name it?
I don't think
we name
I
It
don't
doesn't
think
have a name.
It's
It has no name.
Nang the name.
I wonder how well they'll be able to hear us. Our crops are grown. I probably have not harvested them in a while.
Yeah, except for the carrots. You harvested the carrots because
Yeah.
they're.
Notice how all the farms are in the house? It's for the most convenient life. Here's the mine, where sometimes we take
have
carrots to hang out.
we have the glass there so that you don't fall to your death because that has happened before.
And it can let the sunlight in, so that no bad guys spawn.
And we have the walls around it so that the bad guys don't spawn either.
This is the basement where we grow mushrooms.
Hasn't been harvested there either.
That's annoying.
Didn't we used to have pigs down here?
No, the pigs always tried to get in, and that's why I put these trapdoors here.
Oh. It'd be nice if we had a working elevator like on our dance club.
This is our passage to the roof. It's got oak.
We have fence here because our pigs kept climbing to the roof and escaping.
Yeah, where
There's a
are our pigs
chicken!
nowadays?
There's a chicken on your roof.
Here's a lectern, which does nothing, and a cake.
Why do you have those things there?
Because they're cute.
And because I had no place else to put them.
This is our kelp room, which I also use for fishing sometimes. These rails are also here to protect us from falling.
And dying?
We should
And
probably
dying.
explain why we have so many houses. Care to explain that?
So we had a dark forest outside our main house, but it was giving us lots of problems, like creepers kept coming up and blowing us up. So I decided I'd chop down the entire oak forest, and I did. So we had so much wood. So that's why we have so many houses.
And because she was chopping so far away that she needed a new house so she didn't have to run so far to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I never finished this floor.
Well, we never used that house anyway.
What's in here?
Wood.
So you could finish the floor if you wanted to.
You just
You have
don't.
the wood, you just don't. Cats!
There are cats on this floor and nothing else.
Why are there so many cats?
Because I once went out and got some cats and I probably bred them like rabbits.
Oh.
But they
Which
aren't
reminds
rabbits,
me of
they're
the one-
cats.
What was it that we were playing in that you tried to bring the cats from across the ocean and it didn't work?
Oh, that was King Dorman. Long ways away.
Far
The
distance.
catwalks are here, so we don't have to risk running into monsters down below. Like that skeleton in the distance.
I think maybe...
This
you
is
don't
the
know what
house
you're talking
I use the most. Those are my wood chests there. Yeah, completely full of wood.
All wood.
Yeah, all wood.
Where are the grapes are all the pigs?
I have no idea. Do you think they despawned?
I don't think so. Maybe they're on a different house.
Yeah.
On a house.
Oh, wait. Here. Right there. There's a story.
The path of the same. Once we were both walking down this path at the same time, and we happened to be walking on the same exact path that we couldn't see each other as we were running.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
You're not going to walk down the path of
No,
the same.
I'm gonna walk down that later
Yeah,
because there's more houses that way. And
I
there's
don't
only
think I
one this
used
way.
this one as much as the others.
Yeah, which made me sad because it was one of the sooner houses I built, and I was like, she's not using it at all.
Yeah. But I was still thankful that it was here because I could still chop down stuff that's nearby. I think I had a couple pigs in the first floor. Oh, and
Why
there's
do we have like this sapling here?
because I was trying to open a chest and I put the sapling there.
You just left it there.
Yeah, because I thought it looked funny.
You know, I wonder why I never patched these up. Maybe it's because spiders can't make the way over the fence.
Oh,
That's good to know.
spider.
Hey, there's a pig. Hey, pig.
Oh, do you think the pigs are still in the pond?
Probably. If I see something pink leaping in the distance, then I'll know what it is.
Why are there pigs in the pond?
I don't remember.
Because I found 2 pigs in a pond and then I started breeding them.
Is that the pig pond? That's a different pond, isn't it?
No, there we go. Wait, yeah, they're still
Oh,
there.
The pig pond.
I don't think you can see it on the path.
Yeah,
I
that's
think you'll
too
have
bad.
to check it afterwards.
Oh, there they are.
Yep. You can tell it's artificially made because of the oak log in front of it blocking the pig's path.
I really don't like this setup because it's hard to walk across to the other ones without jumping, and I hate jumping because
Yeah.
that means I'll have to eat something soon.
Yeah, I didn't actually like this house that much. And I remember this was the house.
They look like they're just chilling.
This was the house when you saw the pillagers.
Oh yeah.
And you told me to go get them, and then they disappeared.
A creeper blew me up while I was building this wall. Very rude.
Yeah, I remember that.
Nadia,
Hmm?
I just want to thank you for being here, like, to laugh.
So you weren't even taking part in the making of this world.
Oh,
Why do... Okay. Farms. I think I put these trapdoors here so we can have a little extended floor without bonking our head on it.
I think
What's
it's
this chicken's name?
Pedro.
Pedro, okay.
Um,
Is this our last house?
I think that's our last
Oh.
house.
I hope our 10 million viewers will enjoy this video where I didn't leave the houses except for like once.
Oh, they totally will.
By the way, this all used to be Dark Forest, all the way back to
That's why there's so
the
many
house we
mushrooms,
started
eh?
at. Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of mushrooms and a group of skeletons over there. Don't pay attention
Not
to them.
skeletons. It looks
All
like
right.
asphalt.
Now for the funniest joke in history. I once started building a dance floor, this very same dance floor, as a joke. I can't remember why, but I just started building it, and I was like, this looks really nice.
And then I
So-
joined her.
So I built a dance club around it, and it's very rainbowy, and she made this DJ stand.
It says DJ. It reads DJ.
As you can see, it reads DJ.
It's not
Obviously.
DJ.
It
And
says
we got
DJ.
jukeboxes here.
Yeah.
There's no easy way to get up this thing, is there?
No, not really.
Anyway, so like, yeah, this is for dancing,
Yeah.
finger up in the air.
Mhm.
There's rainbow on the roof too.
Yeah.
Here we have a bunch of seats for people who like to seat.
Mhm.
You know, do you guys sell Skittles? 'Cause you know
Probably.
how Skittles are like taste the rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
probably.
then
have
there's a bunch of
Skittles.
chairs for those who want to eat. I guess we sell food at our dance club. I always
Probably.
pictured there was drinks, but I never took the time to like add potions on the wall.
Yeah.
And here we have. It was established on the 22nd of last year.
Yeah.
The 22nd of the year. And then Okay, so for some reason we started adding stuff onto the dance club on the outside. I have no idea why we did it, but every time we look at our magnificent creation, we remember this all started as a joke.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
These are a bunch of fire hydrants.
Yeah, for
You're
if,
supposed to watch them 1 hour before the fire begins, just to make sure they still work before the fire starts.
Yeah. We have so many in case, like, Mad Burnish comes up and
Yeah.
attacks.
That's Ed and Al. They're looking pretty sweet.
Yeah, I don't know why I used gold for Ed's hair. It was so it wouldn't blend in with his eyes.
I think this was our first edition, the ice
Yeah.
skating rink.
Yeah.
And we have this band playing music. He's got the drums. That's supposed to be a violin.
Yeah, but it's a
Well,
boat.
I knew it was a violin, so that much was that you did a good job.
And you can skate even with shoes on, so
Mhm.
that's good.
Are those lanterns just coming out of midair?
Yeah, it's a phantom dance club.
That's why this looks better at night, so you can't really
See.
notice it very much, hopefully.
I see.
I pray. What was our second edition? Was it the Burger King?
I think so.
This is Celeste Mountain.
I think I just finished Celeste when I added that.
This is a Burnish Flame. A Promare Flame, if you will. Here's a bunch of farms. I don't know why we have these, but we have a cow here, too.
I think I added those for Sporky's Burger King.
I think this cow's name is Arakawa Sensei. Doesn't have a name tag.
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Yeah, so this is Sporky's Burger King. Sporky's Burger King. It seems I was mistaken as Sporky's Burger King. Anyway, so here is a place where you can be inside, like be
And-
inside, and you can order a jukin
Or
and the
Coke and the
and the
ketchup in a bucket. I don't know if we sell French fries. I don't think we do.
Probably don't.
Which is weird.
If it ain't on the menu, we don't sell it.
We sell 4 things,
Burger King is the best.
and one of them is a bucket.
Yeah, we
Anyway.
sell buckets.
Underneath the ice skating rink, we have Nudie's Cafe. These
Yeah.
need to be trimmed every once in a while since they're vines. You're supposed to wait to be seated. Like, why wouldn't you? Are you an
Yeah.
idiot? This is the Philly Fanatic.
We tried to make it the Philly Fanatic.
And there's tables and stuff. And,
fans.
and ceiling fans, very realistic. And
Um,
this leads back to the joke. I mean,
Yeah.
dance club.
What was next? What was it? Oh, it was the beach, wasn't it?
Okay, so we have this beach.
I don't.
Floating Steve head here for some reason.
I don't know why it's there.
And some turtle eggs.
And we got some fish and a turtle. They all have names.
Shanwoo.
What?
You understand?
That
You bean.
An RM somewhere. Where is
He's
he?
a pufferfish, so he might kill everybody eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to navigate after I naturalized it.
Yeah.
Anyway, one of the most recent additions is the sniping grounds up here, where you can like snipe like this. This here, this you shoot it and an anvil falls down.
We're trying to do it so it would kill someone, but the anvil was tiny.
Yeah, some new update made the anvil drop like a normal item. It's just, I don't know if you can see that. It was really tiny.
It was a tiny anvil. Did it even drop anything at all? Did we forget to put an anvil in there?
No, I saw something fall.
I saw something fall. It
definitely
was
fell.
really tiny.
I'll fix that later. But yeah, it was supposed to kill somebody.
Yeah.
And then we have this Aphrodite's garden.
I wanted to go for a more wild garden, but we ended up making it a Grecian
Yeah, I
garden.
had no idea what she meant when she said, "I want to make a garden." I thought this kind of garden, and so it just kind of turned into that kind of garden. And beneath her we have, I don't really want to talk about it, but it's an art house theater
Yeah.
in honor of the Seven Souls in the Skull Castle. It's really small.
It's
dang small.
the audience can walk up and be a part of the play.
Yeah, that's why we put all these stairs here.
Yeah.
And he's got his rice ball.
And
And she's got her knife.
yeah.
And she's just sitting here chilling.
Yeah, being
Her
audacious.
beautiful face. And I put lights in the back. They're not very pretty, but this is so ugly in the first place.
It's really sad.
Anyway,
Are you not going to look at the crowning glory?
oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Up here we have Lan Zhan with his giant chunky hair and Wei Ying, and he's got a parrot attached to his flute. Like what?
Because somebody decided it would be a good idea to have the parrot be the tassel.
Well, because it like sways in the wind. It's
It
very
did-
beautiful.
Dude!
And we have working elevators,
Yeah, so we can.
so we can like walk up it in survival mode if we have to.
I used to have scaffolding, but
It was ugly,
Yeah.
so I got rid of it.
Snake said it was ugly, so she got rid of it. I'm thirsty.
And that's pretty much it, isn't
My
it?
water bottle's empty.
Wait, what
Wait,
about
wait.
what is this stuff? What was that castle?
It was. I started making. I thought it would be cool if there was like one half was flooded and the other half was not.
That was.
And I put houses in there, but we synced it on a different Xbox and messed everything up.
And that was before the Short Out Dance Club
Yeah.
was built.
And this is Bag End.
I was trying to build Bag End.
It looks ugly from the top.
Yeah, but inside it's not so bad.
And this is my horse, Thomas Wagner.
Yeah, because Snake decided that her favorite character in Attack on Titan is Thomas Wagner. Like, he was only there for like the first and second
He's
chapters.
wonderful though. Alright, here we are in King Dorman, our island life. This actually got started in a really funny way. We like to live in the desert because that means we don't have to worry about rain.
I actually made a video about it a while ago.
Yeah. So we like to run out looking for a desert. And in this world we couldn't find one. We went so far across the world and there was no desert. And so now we're settled on this island with a tiny house. This is a picture of Vocal Alchemist next to my bed, and this is a picture of me next to Vocal Alchemist's bed.
Is that blue bed mine?
Yes, for that one time that you played with
You played with us once, and then you
I
decided to leave after getting a cat.
We have so
well,
many
I
cats.
couldn't
This
find
is
a
great.
cat. Well, I tried to find a
Oh,
cat,
wait.
but I couldn't bring it all
Look,
the way.
it's a picture of our grandparents. Anyway,
That doesn't look like your grandparents at all.
It
what
does.
time is it? Dang.
It's near.
Anyway, we've got some horses here. Dahay.
That
And,
one.
This one doesn't have a name.
No.
That's so sad. I really like this setup for farming. I think it looks so charming.
It does.
But in this world, we have it on hard mode, and fighting nightmares, fighting drowns that have tridents is a nightmare. They kill you in 2 hits. Look, cactuses. Vocal Alchemist can't see cactuses.
What are you talking about?
She runs straight into them.
You're not me.
Oh man.
What were we just talking about?
Cactuses.
I don't know.
What?
So,
Cactuses.
what?
What was that?
Cactuses.
I can't
A
hear you.
cactus.
What? Are you saying
Anyway.
something?
Yeah, this is like a tree something house thing that we made. I don't know why I made this. Probably because we had a spyglass and nowhere to look at. This is also a place where we have a cake on the roof.
We
Yeah.
have cakes on the roof.
It's turned into a kind of armor chest, unless spyglass is kind of like you could spy on yourself.
Yeah. You
That's
have.
a library over there for storing stuff that we don't think we'll ever use.
Yeah.
So yeah, we stayed on the island because it's so charming and cute and little, and we just felt like this is our home now. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
But we built bridges between the islands.
Didn't you guys like once you swum to the mainland? It was like the desert was only a little bit farther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
We have this fence here so our animals don't escape.
Over here, I grow the berries
And
because
there are sheep and a chicken.
over here,
Because this is where
snake,
the animals spawn.
snake can't see them.
Yeah, I can't see them, so like this kind of thing happens.
Yeah,
It's
so
really painful.
yeah, that's that. Sure, every Minecrafter does that.
Yep. They do. Because it's the healthy way to live your Minecraft life.
I don't know about that.
With my chicken arm.
Eat your chicken.
More like your chicken arm.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing as you.
So Snake is on my account right now.
Yeah.
This is our experimental
What's
lab place.
Oh, loot.
So we like put things that we wonder if they'll grow or something in there. So we have
We
Yeah.
put a mushroom and some amethyst and dripstones, and none of them have grown.
yeah, we thought they might grow, but
Why would amethyst grow?
because we're
Because they look like they grow,
and they do grow. It just takes a long time.
and we have no
and
idea how you can get them to grow.
There's lightning rods on the roof.
Yeah, a whole bunch.
Because I made them because I don't have anything to do with the copper, but it didn't really do anything. I want to explain that dirt in the sky.
Oh yeah, once I think we were going to try and start our fishing life, but we didn't have any string. So I thought if we camp out on this block of dirt in it for like a long while, spiders might spawn at night when night comes around. And like no spiders spawned at all. It was terrible.
Yeah. I even
So
made a meme
yeah,
of
we
it.
made a meme about it. This was the mine.
That was
Um,
ruined.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because like once you put the steps in, the sunlight can't
Well, you could just destroy my steps that I made.
get in. You see
Yeah,
that it's
it's
like
okay.
a plate there.
I don't mind.
And some creeper blew this up, and we had to like remake our chest.
Yeah. No. You see, I don't even know if that mine is salvageable because it's flooded with water in the bottom.
There's a single cat in here.
It was really hard to get over here. Because the
Yeah,
cat...
the cat was moving so slowly. It wouldn't move any quicker. And it was someone else's cat when I went to move it. For some reason, like, it wasn't my cat. So
That was because-
I was trying to lead it here, but all I could use was a fish.
Oh, do you want to show them our fishing station?
Oh,
My,
that's over there, though.
my fishing station.
Are you sure it's safe to swim like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Mhm.
Like, as long as I don't stick around in the water for too long, the drown shouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
They're coming for you.
Yeah, but I'm booking it. I'm quite the fast one myself. Otherwise, they don't call me fast guy.
I thought
They
they,
don't
called
call
you
you
Snake.
They call you Snake.
Yeah, they do. That's because I'm so fast.
Yeah.
Okay, where's your fishing station?
Fishing
My
station.
fishing station is down there. I have a couple barrels, and I just sit
There's
on
a
there.
conduit here.
Yeah, I put that there. That's to be there.
Yeah, like I don't think it does anything though because you need like sea lanterns, right?
Yeah, but we don't have any. You're gonna slap me, aren't you?
No, I was laughing because we're all like breathing in and out like a normal person does. Is it Mexican Parma Fair now?
Sure, but I think that world's not really that amazing. What do you want?
Just wondering if you're still filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can you cut this out?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you want to join us and laugh at our worlds with us?
Nah, it's alright. I might when I come back up.
Okay.
I have to go get some dinny dins.
Okay.
I still want to take a look though, just in case there is anything.
Wait, is this the world that we made for the fair or no?
No. But we can do that world too.
I broke it. I broke Minecraft. Alright. This is a big window.
So this world is called Mexican Parma Chicken Fair or something. Because I was volunteering at our fair and I got really tired because it was night and I wanted some dinner. So I was going to make myself some Parma Rosa chicken. I was so excited. I was going to have Parma Rosa chicken. And then I accidentally heated up the Mexican chicken. So then I threw in some Parma Rosa chicken because I still wanted that. So I had Mexican Parma Rosa chicken.
What is that called?
Oh. And we have a bunch of ovens because we couldn't find carrots.
Yeah, so we had to cook a lot of kelp and potatoes and
Fish.
The only crop we have is wheat in this world. Now,
Because we couldn't find anything.
this world is not too amazing, but hey, look, cactuses.
Look at what?
What?
So this world is not too amazing, but I have fond memories of working on this room while playing Twowie, the new Twowie. Now, I really like having basements in the desert because it looks really nice. And come back here!
You just got rid of all your seeds, too. One time Snake was going under here, and because my skin looks like a chicken, she took out the seeds, and I started following her to be funny, like I was a chicken. Oh yeah, that's my skin.
I'll come back for you someday, chicken.
You're gonna forget that he's there.
Yeah, I am. We have so many cows. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And so many sheep too. You have so many everything.
Oh, this was the world that I started doing that in.
Ah, I'm drowning.
So I started building these dirt towers around my
What's
mines
wrong with her? There's something wrong with her.
because it helps them stand out so I don't like run over them and like fall in and die. I think I used these to the bottom. I also flattened out the islands and chopped down all the trees. Ugh.
Yeah, this one was also a world where we were looking for a desert. Actually, wait, no. I'm getting confused. Okay, so this world, we spawned on a really, really, really tiny island. It was like two blocks long, so we settled on another island. And I tried to mimic our King Dorman house, but for some reason it just did not turn out as great.
Remember, I think, wasn't that the time when I was telling you guys that you should build your house on that tiny 2-block island?
I
think so. And we were just like, no, you don't understand!
It would have
Yeah.
been really funny though.
But we don't play in this world because it's kind of like really not great.
I misspelled experience purposefully, I think.
Probably.
We did a lot of things like
Either that or because it didn't have enough room.
Yeah.
So it would have been experience.
experience.
So this we made in 2020 because of the lockdown. We didn't get to go to our local fair, but we were feeling very sad about that, so we made our own fair in Minecraft.
And yeah.
This roller coaster is sucky.
Because we can't make a good roller coaster in Minecraft.
It's so sucky.
Yeah, the problem is I know that they used to go a lot faster too. The
Yeah.
Minecraft used to travel a lot faster, but they don't anymore.
This sells Orchidade, which is supposed to be Orangeade, and this one sells Lambanade, which is supposed to be lemonade.
We always get lemonade and orangeade at our fair.
This is like a shooting game, but I don't know how you're supposed to make these in Minecraft, but I think these are chicken spawning things.
Yeah, they used to be zombie spawners, but that
And
didn't
where'd
really
the chicken go?
work out too well.
I thought a chicken spawned just
I
now.
thought so too.
In any case, should I turn it to night and finish it on night?
Sure.
That's not where to do it. I'm used to the other Minecraft. Excuse me. Time. Midnight. Alright. Everything lights up at night. So cute, right?
It's because Snake is a genius with redstone.
That's right. I'm a genius with redstone. This is a bouncy house.
Yeah, you have to walk up to the top to get the full bouncing experience.
It's for the full bounciness. For when you bounce. Fun, 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 fun. And you come out. You're not supposed to do that in real life. I would not recommend that. Meaty. This is very meaty. There's like stuff here.
This for
Look,
smoking.
Redstone. Anyway, well, this is another shooting game. We used paintings instead of balloons.
Yeah.
Okay, now this, I don't really want to talk about it. It's supposed to be. Ah! I'm always trying to make like icy, watery rides and stuff, but it never works. You're just supposed to like boat along. The thing is, boats move too fast.
Yeah.
That's the problem, I think. Oh, I flew. I broke the rules.
I wonder if
Sorry.
you could make a roller coaster using boats.
This is a swimming pool. Those are diving boards made of
Yeah.
ice.
Because I thought it'd be cool. It's a
This is-
fishing
yeah,
game.
fishing. I personally think that this wool thing going on here is ugly.
Reminds me of our youth.
This is a flame race, which in other words is lava parkour, because our little cousin is really into parkour and flaming parkour. So Vocal Alchemist made this for our cousin. And
Yeah.
this is supposed to be like a trickery and stuff we've got going on here because this leads to certain death. And this leads to the end.
Which is just, it's a copied, that room was copied from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. The fire temple.
Yeah.
And then you come out and like there's like fireworks going off to celebrate.
Why are they only red and green?
I have no idea.
Probably because Ty likes green and red is the color of the thing.
This is disgusting. Isn't it called like the Froppy or something?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's just that you're supposed to swim up and like splash down. It's kind of a stupid ride if you ask
Yeah.
me. This is for ice cream. And there's a
Yeah.
cow
It's called
in
the
there.
Necker.
And here's
It's a sandwich shop.
I think it's called Every Sandwich, isn't it?
Yeah, every sandwich.
Every sandwich. There's stuff in there.
I don't know why I made the door iron though.
Probably so no one could get in.
Oh yeah.
And here we have a carousel. I'm pretty sure that I once lined this up so that it was moving in unison. Or maybe it's just these ones I'm thinking of. But it definitely moved in unison. This is a bee educational area.
Yeah.
It's the idea of Vocal Alchemist.
Because our cousins are young and
They're young.
I wanted them to get at least a little bit of education from this.
Yeah.
This is close.
This is a horse riding grounds. I had to make this so tall because I worried that if our cousins like actually rode any of these horses that because some of them can jump really high. So like they could jump higher than that, so I had to make it very high. And we have some skeleton horses too. Did they ever actually use this? I feel like I
No.
remember.
What they did was they flew away from the fair and they just were playing somewhere else.
Here we have a corn maze made of hay. That's a Rainbow Hotel. It's like a memorial of like the Rainbow Hotel we built in Minecraft all those years ago, and like a fire broke out and burnt the whole thing down.
Actually, no, that was my rainbow house.
Okay, Rainbow House.
That was the one I flooded.
Okay,
and
we didn't know how to unflood stuff, so
Yeah,
that was a big mess.
that was way back when it first came out.
Back, not back when it first came out, I don't think. But
Here
it
we
was.
have a haunt house. It's
Yeah,
very haunt.
my little cousin likes
Scary things.
haunted houses and such, so I thought I'd make one for
I
him.
don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick this
Should
up.
you turn
since
it back to night since
it's
it's turning
so-
to day in the middle of the haunted house?
Well, it doesn't really matter since you can't see
Yeah,
anything
It's,
in the
it's
haunted
dark in
house.
here anyway. Ah!
I think if you turn the sound on, we put some blazes in the walls.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. So like there was
Creepy
let's
noises.
see, Where's the remote?
Here's
It's
the
right next to
volume.
you. It's right next to you. That's so scary. Turn it off.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm traumatized now. It was my idea and I'm traumatized.
Those aren't the stairs.
They aren't
No.
like the stairs.
No, I set this up like our house.
All right, the stairs are up here.
There's zombies.
I feel
and
shooketh.
skeletons. Yeah, in that room there, there's yeah.
I don't
but
want to deal with
you
that
don't
though
need
if I
to-
let them out.
No, you don't need to get in there.
And like
Oh.
bed, I think it's like hospital beds or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Room for one more, honey.
Like it's daytime outside.
daytime
That makes
outside.
me feel better.
Yeah, it gives you a glimpse of happiness when you see that.
There's
and
a
the baby
baby
zombie
zombie.
at the bottom.
I don't want to deal with that either, so I'll just.
Yeah,
Hey guys,
it was
what's
really
going on?
difficult to get them back in there because one time I decided to walk through this like a normal person.
I don't think
Where's
this
the
is-
door?
Yeah, that's the door,
Is
but
that the door in or out?
that's the door out.
You can let them out. It's okay.
Wait, I got a better idea. I do this, and there. Voila.
Yeah. Then that's supposed to be a fake zombie.
Hey, man.
3 red beds.
Yeah, we're supposed to come out here and like. This is the best part. All the axe murderers who come out. It's so good. This is so funny. And there's a giant titan up there.
Mm,
I almost said his name. Please excuse me, but like.
just call him the colossal
It's
titan.
so funny. This is so funny.
But I almost said his name too, but
I
that
don't
would
know
be
why.
spoilers.
I don't know why I put lava there. Probably so you could see where you were going.
Yeah, because it was like pitch black when it was night.
Oh, I am good to be out of there. This what? That's so ugly.
Yeah,
I'm like, can I do a little bit of this?
yeah. It
You can't even see it then. Never mind.
didn't explain on the one side the invitation. It wasn't actually an invitation. It was on the one side of our giant rainbow thing. It says that
Orochimaru.
Because
a rainbow symbolizes a snake. You know, like
in Japan, yeah.
It
Yeah.
symbolizes me. So
What's on the other side of the?
it says visit Wal Maria.
Oh.
yeah,
Anyway, this is like an ice puzzle place
inspired by the ice temple.
in Ocarina of Time. You
Yeah.
can like push this into here. That's where the trap door. Not
Yeah.
a trap door. That's a pressure plate.
And it
You
will
come in
open the
here,
door.
It will open the door, so you can come through the door.
Uh,
And this is also inspired by Ocarina of Time. And you're supposed to
sponge
what is
it.
that? Yeah,
Sponge
you're
it?
supposed to. Ah! You're supposed to press the switch in here, so then they all sponge, and then you can come down here, and there's a You have to jump over that. There's a fire, and it's hot, and you can come out this way.
Mhm.
And there's trapdoors, and you
Why is
feel
there a
like
spider up there?
I don't know. Where?
Oh, I thought I saw a spider.
Anyway.
Weird.
And here's the fun part where you can get in one of these boats and just glide out to the end. This is a rabbit racing thing. You're supposed to get on the pig and lead the rabbits around. Yeah.
Oh, there's a black and green stand back there.
Oh yeah, black and green, like food and stuff. And this is beer! We've got beer! I thought this was kid safe.
No, it's
And
not.
this is even less kid safe. Bleach, rubbing alcohol, soap, and Tide Pods for you to eat and drink.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
Owen Friend's
my.
favorite drink.
Here we have a play going on. This was before we saw Seven Souls in the Skull Castle, so we just did the play from Final Fantasy IX, where the princess catches fire.
Yeah.
Now this is like a little something that I did was I added the Untitled Goose Game onto the back of this place. There's a goose. It's a goose,
Sure is.
and that's pretty much all there is to it. And yeah, we have 2 theaters right next to each other. A theater and a movie theater. Iron Man, see the movie. See him? He's made out of iron.
Oh, and behind you is a.
Yeah, a nurse stand for those people who actually drank that stuff.
It's actually very good to put those two things next to each other.
This is a fortune teller stand. My
Wait,
controller
what's actually-
batteries are low.
Inside the movie theater.
There's this place where you can talk to someone, and there's cake there.
Yep.
Currently showing Hobbiton. It's not the Hobbit. It's Hobbiton because it's just
It's there.
there like that. This is a a really dark theater. I have this switch here, which turns on all the lights at the same time because I'm a genius. And yeah, you can come out into here, but I wouldn't recommend it because you're not supposed to. That's why I put the goose game over here because I couldn't help it. Like, just put a gate in the shrubs. Yeah, and I put in here cake and stuff, and you can come in the back if you like, but again, that's not supposed to happen.
You shouldn't be walking into your movie.
Yeah, you shouldn't be walking into your movie. What is wrong with you people? That's I think this is supposed to be an oriental place.
Yeah.
I made an aquarium. I think it turned out very nice. We have this thing where fishes swim and stuff. And here's the puffer fish because I didn't want them to kill all the other fish. Here's some squids before they invented glow squids. Here's some sea turtles, and the dolphins would stay on the sand so long that they would die. So I couldn't leave any dolphin in here for too long, so I had to put a dolphin spawner for when people actually come to look at the dolphins. And they would also leap over into the into the turtle section, so I had to add this glass here. I love glass. It's great. Mushroom area.
And once again, trying to
Educate people.
Yeah.
This is rabbit stew. You see,
Yeah.
like you shouldn't show that to the rabbits. That's really really gruesome.
the rabbit stew is so good.
You've
In
never
any
tasted
case-
rabbit stew.
This is some weird decoration that Vocal Alchemist made. She insists it looks amazing.
It does. It looks so good.
And this is every cow.
Yeah.
It's got every
Where there's
cow.
cows.
And this is chicken salad. Chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
And this is soupy soup. Got soupy soups. This is my face. You know, Spamfed, because that's my other name is Spamfed.
We have a lot of nicknames in
My
this house.
Minecraft character looks like this. Her name is Spamfed. This is the magic of oven.
So-
Ovens are the magic that turn potatoes into baked potatoes.
Exactly.
This is a ghost ship I built. I think it turned out pretty nice. That's what I think. And I tried my best. I put a lifeboat at the back, and Vocal Alchemist thought it was a bathtub.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't think I knew what you
These
were
are the
building.
captain's quarters. And this is the brig. You can go in there and like spend some time if you like.
One time I put you in the brig and then we couldn't figure out how to unvote you.
Yeah.
Just like you were in the brig for the
This
rest
is
of the
the-
time.
Steering wheel.
It's really chonky.
Yeah, I put some barrels and a realistic educational thing to pull up the anchor.
You don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, I knew what it was called once and then I forgot.
Yeah.
And why is that door open?
I
It's
don't
kind
know.
of eerie, like there's a ghost or something.
Isn't this supposed to be a ghost ship?
Ah! Anyway, here's where the cannons are for the better to chill with, you know? It's so humiliating when you look outside and the ground's right there and you're just like, you felt so epic until you looked outside.
And it's not
You
in
just
the ocean.
slop on the ground.
Yeah. I should trim that bamboo.
And that's about it for, yeah, this is so big so that we could cover up the Titan.
Yeah.
What are the tents for? Are those for
those for
hobos?
the homeless people.
Yeah, the hobos.
That's pretty much it.
So that's our makeshift fair.